eventually we lost the restaurant, but we still played a lot of outside gigs. So we'd play like parties and stuff like that. In the meantime, I met Cookie. And of course, any Jewish woman from the Bronx would naturally want to learn how to play mariachi music. It went without saying. And the funny thing is that she told me that she wanted to take lessons from me, but I thought, I don't really know how to explain this stuff. I don't know how to teach it. But anyway, she came over and we had some lessons, and sometimes I would tell her stories and she still didn't believe me, and I'd tell her more stories. And anyway, it would be really good. Gilbert let her come on some gigs. But after, I don't know, a few months, he said, Cookie, you have to sing too. Everybody has to sing. It's a democracy. And she said, I can't sing in Spanish. It's too hard. I can't remember the words. He finally said, you're either going to sing or you're not coming. So she learned a song, Por un Amor, which is the whiniest, sappiest song. Llorando gotitas de sangre de corazón. You know, you're crying little drops of blood from your heart. Well, anyway, we got tired of hearing Cookie sing this one song. So I said, look, let's learn a duet. Oh, it's too much work. I said, no, if we do a duet, if you forget the words, it's okay, because I can help you. So she said, okay, I'll learn this duet. So we were all ready. Well, in the meantime, if you'll remember, this was about, I don't know, 10 years ago, Southern Arizona was booming. You know, a lot of developments that were coming up, and there were developers trying to, get new houses in Rio Rico and all over the place, but they had competition. So we often got hired to go and play for these openings. Remember what's coming? Anyway, and they were all very nice, with the curvy sidewalk and the cacti and everything, no gardening, and stuff. So anyway, this one day we go to this opening, Rio Rico. It was April, so it was nice out. It wasn't too hot, but we were standing in the shade on either side of the doorway to go into this model home. Anyway, finally the moment came, as it always did, when Gilbert said, Cookie, you have to sing. And we were like, oh, no. I said, Gilbert, please, we've been working on this new song, Un Rinconcito en el Cielo. Could we sing that one? And he said, oh, okay, fine, that would be fine. As long as you sing, it's okay with me. And I'll pick this up from here. Gilbert began the song while Cookie and I winked at each other. What fun it was to be singing together. It was hard to project without microphones, but we sang as loudly as we could. We sounded pretty good. We'd reached the second verse when a particularly eager couple approached. The man and the woman both had white hair, but they were spry. The woman wore tennis shoes, huge sunglasses, comfortable capris, and a short-sleeved shirt with bright blue parrots. As she started up the sidewalk, she sambaed to our music. She couldn't have been more delighted to start a new chapter in her life. That's probably why she didn't notice that the sidewalk curved. As she approached the house, she twirled straight ahead, tripped over a rock, fell into a urbano, bounced off, and crashed onto the ground. Cookie and I stopped singing. Several other bystanders rushed to the woman's side, but it was Cookie who was wise enough to suggest we not move her, as she might have had neck injuries. She landed face up, but she was barely conscious. After the developers dialed 911, they started praying. The husband bent to his wife's side, and Cookie bent along with him. I hung back in the shade with the other mariachis. Gilbert grinned at me as if I'd tripped the woman myself. Good job, he said. It took the paramedics 22 minutes to arrive on the scene. This was hardly reassuring. There's Gilbert right there. This was hardly reassuring to the woman's friends or to any of the other potential buyers. The paramedics did some tests, brought a stretcher, and carried the woman off. Now that the sidewalk had been cleared, we were free to continue our gig, but we didn't sing any more songs. We played instrumentals, quietly, hoping nobody would notice us. On the ride back to Tucson, our compadres were relentless. You're some singers, Gilbert exclaimed. Anytime we don't like the customers, we'll have you sing Rinconcito. Such powerful women, said Urbano. You don't know your own strength. You know what this was, Gilbert said. A killer gig. Congratulations. The guys joked all the way back to Tucson, but actually the incident was no laughing matter. We never found out what happened to the dancing parrot lady, but the company never called us back for another gig. Those properties would have to sell themselves. For weeks afterwards, however, the guys snickered whenever Cookie and I sang our duet. After all, it was a real killer. Gilbert has arrived at just exactly the right moment, so I wonder if he would play for us Un Rinconcito. Yay, here's Gilbert!